Territories. The national championships for international championships. Slide, technology, microwaves, and understanding the experience in your life and then stage the results of patient call them with your flags. Next slide. Everybody situated. Okay. Incidents and fires and continue to do right? And you pick it up. So that's a small one. Stop. French and like to July. While they were getting situated again, it is my pleasure to once again begin to the 2020 International Competitions and Show Championships. And my name is Ian Matt. I am the founder and together with my wife and Ben, the executive directors of international academic competitions, and it's our great pleasure to welcome you to this largest event we've ever run. Being President two university and 30 competing students. Pretty impressive. Just started correcting some even with the idea different system. If you wanted to get in the team or wake them up, since they wanted money, they petitions against exceptions and what's more going on in way, which we can debate in way. Against no immediate serious will get time in just a few minutes, still in the press check with the also the 30 years ago, no line is speed. So more days on educators will recognize them because it's your hands, but if you come on, stay pretty seats around, you begin surveys, making everybody. And in particular, so we wanted to thank all of you for coming. We couldn't have done without you. You parents, teachers, guardians, grandparents, coaches, principals, and family members, thank you so much for coming this weekend. Yeah. So, what you're seeing is our commissioning, we get putting in just for less than me ever fortunate to work with this on a day-to-day basis. It's so much fun and so important and thank you for all the words support. Now, just some reminders. We'll not through these as quick as we can. Should go without saying. I will say it anyway. Be respectful of everybody here. Not choice this weekend. That that's for hotel guests, our staff, editors, their families, our families, everybody. In particular, use good judgment when using the stairs. That's please go on those you station helpline must have passed on the do not prison everybody in the area. Yeah. Help desk has I'm sure you've seen is just our tonight agency program. It's a one-stop shop. It's 10 o'clock most evenings. Everything until Monday. If you have any sort of questions about where you need to go, when you need to be there, tickets, just anything help desk is ready to go. Do note that many of you have medals from regional tournaments that you still need to pick up, especially so they're big ones. Please do that. I'm checking closings. So let's say starting at noon tomorrow. Still going to need to check in the morning. The selfie stand is right outside. So you have already been taking advantage of that. Please contact us on our social media feeds so that you can see all the fun that you're counting at national scale. They will be so skinny that. So make sure to check the results feed for room attendance.
If you scan the QR code of your lanyard, you will find the schedule and stats right here. Please note that blocks A and C are morning blocks, and block B and D are afternoon blocks. Each block has two rounds, so don't miss round. And section of the grade levels, you should not have to go too far between rounds.
More minors. You can tell, you can this is still sign up for up to national, but the protocol for that is you need to do that until 10 p.m. the day before the event is taking place or when it starts. Then you want to take part in. In particular, even some of the main competitions still have space available. Qualified for them or otherwise eligible to compete. The academic peak is open to all. Just remember that. The national championship exams, those are likewise open to everybody, even siblings, parents, everybody. Not eighth grade number of being achieved. We still have divisions for parents and siblings and taking. If you want to sign up for standby team position in the history bowl, the academic bowl, do that help this as well. Note in particular that two of the national championship exams are the ornithology exam and the environmental science exam. All the proceeds from those benefit the Rainforest Alliance for my service, the ambassador for environmental education. So if you're looking for something to take part in this week, I certainly recommend those. Also, don't forget your universal tickets. Those are cost, those are not cheap, and you want to make sure that you get them in. New tomorrow have a limited number of tickets available. If you have just that, stuff on there. So on Saturday, just announced like last night, an email that goes out on emails with lots of important details there. We'll have three guest speakers all here in our free. We'll have so much popcorn creator Chris Hitchcock. More words on that in just a minute. That's our new player training programming that over 800 you sign up for free trial for. So large need on Saturday and work out. 11 a.m. in Rockville, from the Nursing Education will speak to say that just and at 11:45, Scott Roger, the three-time national champion in the national geography and world champion last summer in the international geography and also author of America. He's staffing with us this weekend. We will be taking as the same in geography and keeper just for sale next meeting. And first education. One of our sponsors this weekend. The winner of the eighth grade division in the National Academic Meeting will receive the scholarship to one of their programs in summer 2026. Summer after. Timbers runs incredible big long and longer programs at some of the world's top universities, for example, Oxford or Cambridge over in England. From commercial having to say about their programs here at AM on Saturday. As I mentioned, it's not free Saturday's lodge will be detailed, getting all the details on its media. Any of you can actually for full access. We don't have that available just yet because we want to get some feedback, but that's a perfect example of the time I have to that. And we should have that once that is available, the full question archive see including all of the questions from this week's national championships, large summer tournaments as well. Look here, it's where we don't have the questions. So all those questions will be available on the full access version of base video. So lots to look forward to, and that is the full launch of this video. Some point this summer, we should as well now.
Some last reminders. We'll have a lot of receptions, all in Regency Ballroom Q. Tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. is a girls' quiz reception for all the girl participants. At noon is a quiz bowling session for team competitions, academic team competitions. At 12:30, we have a TV question session Have a lot of our staff who have any questions between Jeopardy. Look for it. They have a little level in if they have any Jeopardy. So you can come on Friday at 12:30 p.m. to ask them all of your questions. On Friday at 5, we have a post-school thank you reception. At 5:30, a teacher's thank you reception. Sunday at 9 p.m., we have some eighth graders reception.
Okay. And also news from IAC. Okay. Always busy developing competitions and completing existing ones and going along in the corrections. But first, I think I think of us 15 years ago today was the first trained from a high school history teacher. When I realized that there were history in English tournaments and sort of on work. I just went to the principal of my school, the two high schools in New Jersey. And the principal of my, which I used to work to run history course tournament for it's about Jersey area. He said, of course, and on May 22nd, 15 years ago today in 2010, 50 students come in from all across the tri-state region. And as soon as I had done that, I knew I had found my calling. So rather than becoming a teacher in the traditional sense, I set up first national history B, national history goals, strong player. In year two, Novelis, actually from France, helped us get started internationally. In just our second year, got European championships. A few years later, we had our Asian and then Canadian championships, then of course all of the summer events. 15 years ago, it all started, and again, thank you for your continued support and making this the journey possible for us. Well, we need okay, so statistics for you, just to give you some perspective. In 83,602 individual qualifying exams taken course of the 24-25 season, 12,403 regional participation. So, went to any tournament, did all four subjects at the price. And that was up 25% over last year. We had 99 already, so yeah, thank you. Person control ordinance, however, country this year and well online. But now the time attractions. All right, we're going to start. To start, the National Marathon. Well, for to be involved in this competition, that first, some computational questions. The computation is certainly have more than just 3 seconds away. There will be emphasis on grade level plus knowledge. Okay, the idea here is not the quick number national champion is going to be fluent multivariable calculus. They might quickly not going to ask some questions about. But by the time you get up to the eighth grade, you should at least know what integral or derivatives. Okay, so much more information on the national team. There's for biology meeting. It's also about subjects. So that's in science and geography. From last year to this year, science went from third to first. 29% credit. In fact, there are national numbers in the national science meet. Now, many of you know for history and geography, you have two competitions, right? With the national history meet and the national geography meet, and then also the national history meet, just for the U.S. geography meet. But what about science? What about science meet doesn't really have fair deal. We thought that for students in these three younger, everybody gets on science differently in school. I think almost everybody's had some biology, some level of ecology, zoology, environmental science, molecular biology. Questions on all of that and much important to doing the excellence national biology. National citizenship means so. National communications. We run the National Universal Science Meeting and done that for years. And now we've got a citizenship meeting for younger students. That will have questions on American and international government politics, questions on the American economy, and also a little bit of American history and geography, but particularly basically to that politics, business, government, and the like. Humanities, okay? You don't want to put maturity on scale, but okay. So, now you'll look up in our question production team. This will be done online. And we're going to be we'll run at the high school levels now. This will run online on Sunday before nationals. So, nationals would be Memorial Day. Again, next year it will be Sunday before nationals online. National Humanities means presence of literature and fine arts, religion, mythology, and philosophy, and significant popular culture. Okay, think more stuff like 30 years from now, looking back, 2026 will have relevance. Okay, so all of these competitions as well as the U.S. history meeting and the U.S. geography meeting will qualify for them. National qualifying exams. Now this year, at regional tournaments, we had a chance to qualifying exams, but we only had them for first and JV divisions. Okay, that led to JV nationals next year. Qualifying exams at the regional tournaments was an 8th grade young Elite Two tournaments, 8th grade and younger for elementary school nationals. Those checks, okay? You will also be available to do online. Doing either online tournaments, all to qualify for nationals. And any of these subjects just being for an regional learning site, or across all students in your grade up with the adult version of the exam. Taking a date, there will be 3 versions for all the subjects corresponding to the rest of yourselves. We'll have 2 chances to do that at the regional tournaments. One, bring it to check into the science group, and once it launches, and either video or again, as I said, can go on. Here's another nice thing. While you win, you're doing the intro documented nationals start from the opening ceremony, second training session, going for it. Next to the nationals, we'll be inaugurating an all United Nations National Championship, which you can qualify for either at regional following events that will be running already one month in each area. One in New York City, or if you're interested in hosting one of those, definitely looking for folks, especially in the Boston, Chicago, DC, and I know areas, but if you're interested in hosting the all around, come up to Mr. Carter or Mr. Fowler, up here at the stage right after the ceremony. The nationals, you can qualify any one of those regionals, can also qualify for the Orange Model Red. It's more information on that. So that national academic goal is expanding, and so looking for a new solution instead of many tournaments in the academic goal this year. Many of you are competing in that starting tomorrow at Nationals team. Especially looking for host coach academic goal from this year. Second. But again, getting almost anywhere that we're making pretty good level tournaments, those notions will just And again, not to be left out, naturally, science and geography bees, um, we're looking to go from 77 to up to 120 to 140 in-person regional tournaments for next year. Looking to expand online tournaments as well. Already close to 40 tournaments of those for next year, but we're looking for new ones. So if you're interested, there are lots of perks available. Discounted registration, like again, come see John, come see Scott up here at the stage and after the ceremony. Thanks again as well. To make this all
We wanted to introduce our new online director, Leslie Hamilton Brewer. She's been with us since so if you have been booking online, you had a good experience, thanks to Leslie. We also are in the process of hiring new full-time outreach coordinators and new operations staff. And right now we have 14 full-time staff members.
14 full-time staff. So by the end of the year, that will very likely be at least 20. So again, thank you for your continued support as we grow together with our families. It's so exciting to be part of this. And that's all possible if you do. Also, a new initiative. Starting in 2026, we have St. John's. So it starts out with something that we've been doing the last couple of years at our international championship level tournaments. Last summer, after our international geography championships completed in Vienna, we took 82 parents and students on an amazing week-long tour from Vienna to Berlin via Lisbon and other places. We're doing that again this summer in France with the Extreme Gala, a 3-day tour in Normandy and Brittany, going all the Citadine beaches, and we'll sell the show and much more. Then we have a week-long tour in the south of France. Well, I should have always done in Europe. We're going to do IAC journeys next year in the US, starting with the Civil Rights Era tour, in the footsteps of Dr. King. From the Martin Luther King Day weekend, next January, going from Vienna to Texas. And then we have a Civil War beyond for Labor Day 2026, in and out of DC, but going to Antietam, Gettysburg, many of significant spots of Virginia as well. The link shown here to your website from IAC Journeys. There's much more information there. You really closely tracked itineraries that you can check out. Registration for these will begin to work in September, so we have more details on all the particulars available then. But do note that the website is IACJourneys.com. If it's accessible now, editions.com. Visa international coming up. A little infrastructure map. It's check by 4 o'clock this afternoon. The 68 students signed up for it. Well on our way to passing 400 from 258 2 years ago. The registration deadline is June 18th. If you have a call, purchase it, finish the top birds. The national extreme game here at Nationals. By that there's a slight price rise after the payments received after 1989. It's a little more expensive for us to hire staff on short notice. So if you are planning joining us in Paris, please sign up and get payments in Japan. There's also just a little space available still for the Meridian tour, south of France, first tour again, July 2026. No one's going to show you a little preview video of the fun in France this summer.
The International History Birthday, so World Championship level event organized by international academic competitions, an organization which operates in different countries. The 2025 Olympiad will take place in Paris, bringing together the most top history students for 7 days of competitions, sightseeing opportunities, and social events. Students will have the opportunity to enjoy the sights of ancient and modern Paris, including
celebrating home of the Museum of French writing. Okay. That's great. Wow. We're going to dedicate walking to sites like this. Look, it's all good. Here comes the greatest culture. We'll see you. Summer.
Students can qualify by competing in regional and national bowl or being tournaments, modeling event, or historical simulation events. Students outside of the US can also qualify by getting a high school multiple choice qualifying exam. To register for one, visit extremeolympiad.com.
Street ball. Street treats with geography. So in for geography, did that last summer and now next year. Then in summer, it's a beautiful Cadillac. You see, it's the guy in that southern plan right to the sea with the 3 day rain tour to Bangkok, the 3 day coast tour to Bangkok, as she's there. Registration opening in November 2025. The early bird registration discount. Which you see at the end of the year, you got a promo video of the showing you.
The 2026 International Jobs Championships. It will be held from July 5th at the JW Marriott Women's Hall, Kauai, Thailand. Located 1 hour north of Phuket in southern Thailand. This five-star resort has played host to the IAC Asian Championships since 2015 and is ready to welcome the world's top geography students and their families. Rooms will cost approximately $200 per night, including taxes, and a certain amount of merit and need-based financial will be available. The competitions will include a record number of puzzle-based tournaments, exams, geography-themed games, and much more. While field trips are to explore the national parks, beaches, temples, and other sites of the region, family members can take part in certain competitions while enjoying all the amenities of the beautiful resort, including the longest swimming pool in Asia, which encircles the grounds, an optional 3 day free trip to Bangkok, and an optional 3 day post trip into the water, would also be offered to participating tournaments. For further details, see geochampionships.com.
Right. Information to get posted. Two-thirds. It's geography championships or national geography. Now what about science? Let's not forget that now. Some programs take a long time to grow and develop. Hire a new full-time staff. Next 12 months, I still those out. International Science Championships will be big of what you're doing. So likely until 2020. Start is going. From a science pretty solid. Here's that the whole for national environmental science and everything, which continues past the steps. All in spring. It's the better done on a summer basis. So we'll be building that up as fast as possible. Things by the time we're in high school, you'll be able to take part in both of those. All 5 of those. You can do that and already right away. Once you finish the top regional in the science, top towards nationals in any part, all 5 of them. Okay. Clicker gets me started. Okay, so the last set of things that we want to champagne teams come here to follow up. This geography being winners. Now, we're also debuting a whole new set of initiatives about the batter. I just sent to you. Issues are branching beyond the buzzer. And so you see how much fun all family members can have with us and sharing your level of learning. And this is going to foster that. Terrific, including guest speakers, online, workbooks, online, field trips to museums, sites of historic, scientific, and geographic interest, and influencing podcasts as well. We'll have a heritage lesson, including online sessions, so general introduction policy, get to know us a bit better, some tips on fundraising, meeting other parents and gifted students and children, and a parents forum and Facebook group. Okay, for teachers and administrators, buzzer, safety moral buzzer, hands of regionals, for free, take bucket some practice for your students. We'll have some coaching clinics, some financial aid earmarked for schools, foundation. And then permission to get donations for your schools. We'll also have be looking to promote student and teacher success in local media. We'll get to sponsors for regional tournaments and have functions in a while. Of course, there's a few team players. We have a host of player initiatives, including training courses, additional study guides. We'll talk about Louis Video, be a big part of it as well. There's some webinars to help improve online practice tournaments with class restaurants and subjects like ancient history, science, ancient geography, getting a more specific. History Bowl Team Rank Style initiative, as well as the National Quiz Bowl Awards. They're giving cash prizes already this year. There will be other cash prizes and tournaments and the Players Council. And likely, as I mentioned, we'll have International Academic Opportunities Foundation. And we've already, this is being related corporations and companies, for example, to sponsor scholarships. Things like that, we have a tax cuts. We'll also have some prizes that government want to announce. Gracious John Penny Foundation sets like $5,000. So, Christ University national champion in the academic next month. It's going to take nice $1,000. Christ University, very generous. And then we'll also be launching some tournaments and engaging schools with privileged students. Don't want them to get left sharing the fun and exciting dynamic teaching. Okay, so with all that in mind, let's back and we want to cite our geography goal for champions. It's online this past weekend. International Vision begins in South East. Purchase in Texas where we were champions. But that is something in this. United States geography media national champions and hopefully are all with us in the front row. They were being called on up and they were in for national champions chosen. And the third another nation, congratulations to it. So, a familiar face on the national champion dance, the fifth champ. Trish on the Google, let's tell us your stand. Chips added to his trophy case. Three national champions trophy to sixth grade goes to all of the side for carrying job. Sixth grade national champion on the side. The seventh grade national champion is Alaman Bolton from Michigan. School nationals last month when they won season that. Started now national champion from seventh grade U.S. geography game. Congratulations to Texas. And it's a pleasure of reading in the eighth grade division. Another familiar face. You won the national geography gold last for this Washington State. Come on, Fisher, the second. And a national champion in our first United States. Not even I think he went to the not even being that please let us know. Okay, just two final or three final reminders. See John and Scott here. Just a second, if you're interested, there's Scott right there. If you're interested in hosting opportunities and want to hear your interest on that, one you have go out with it, go work sites, not only training session, and giving you 2 minutes once everybody can